How's it going, guys? Paintrain here, bringing you guys my very first commentary. This is a capture the flag match on Simplex. It's a very close match throughout the whole thing, so be sure to stay tuned to the gameplay here. I'll talk a little bit about myself and then a little bit about the gameplay. Mix it up a little bit. So right there at first, they sent 3 guys top mid for overshield. Now, for whatever reason, whenever I'm playing Simplex play, I can never seem to pick up overshield. Just for whatever reason, my team doesn't put in good shots, or they have host. Whatever the case may be, I usually fail on getting overshield. So I mean, that's always, like, obviously in a team setting, having overshield is a huge thing on this map. So losing overshield at the start there really could cost your team a very, very early flag cap and put you down early. But anyways, talk a little bit about myself here. I'll get back to the gameplay in a minute. My name is Pat. I'm 16 years old from Pennsylvania. I've been waiting a little bit now to do commentaries and stuff like this. For a couple of reasons, mainly because one, I was younger when I really wanted to start doing this. And obviously when you're younger, you're very opinionated, you just listen to what everybody else says. And then you don't really have an opinion of your own, and when you do, it's really not taken seriously by anybody because you're so young. I mean, even still at 16, that's still a little, that's still somewhat of the same case. It depends, really, who you're dealing with. So that's one of the reasons. Number 2, I never really had the money to buy a PVR or anything like that. But now, finally, since I'm 16 and I have my own job, I finally, saved up enough money to finally get one. So I was pretty pumped about that. That was one of the main reasons I got a job, was so I can start doing stuff like this, and obviously having my own money. The third reason was I played hockey, at the highest level I possibly could for my age. Since I was like 10, playing Tier 1 AAA, it's very time consuming. Basically every day after school, practice, really, training, this and the other thing, and then the weekends, you'd be in other cities or other states even, playing teams for the whole weekend. So a lot of my time on the weekends and whatnot, and the weekdays were sucked up by hockey. But unfortunately, in December, I tore my ACL, so I really can't do anything right now. So that frees up a lot of time to actually start doing something like this. Now, as far as games I play, it's basically Halo. Halo all the time. It's all competitive Halo. I've been following the competitive Halo scene now since probably about Halo Reach, maybe. But I would always go back and watch VODs of Halo 3 events and whatnot, montages, this, that, and the other thing, and matches, and, the golden age of competitive Halo. So I started actually playing, though, at the end of, probably about V7 Reach, no Bloom, no Sprint. I missed out entirely on the whole Sprint and Bloom era of Halo Reach, which, I mean, I guess is a good thing. The Sprint and Bloom Reach, I can't talk, was a bit garbage, and it still kind of is. And I hope Sprint goes away really, and armor abilities go along with it. And flinch. I mean, me saying all those 3 things are really that's just me beating a dead horse. That's what the community really focuses on nowadays, as far as forum posts are concerned, or what they expect for Halo 5, what changes should be made, this, that, and the other thing. Now please take note of me destroying that kid. Anyways, getting back to what I was talking about. So now finally, since I really can't play any sports for a little while, and I'm a bit older, I have the money for something like this, and this opens up that opportunity that I've been waiting for now for a couple of years. So I'm pretty excited about that. One thing I won't do on this channel, though, is ask for subscribers and likes and whatnot, unless it's something I really put a lot of work into. I'm not really all about subscribers and likes. If you feel the need to subscribe to my channel, then by all means subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, then I feel that you're capable enough of liking the video if you feel that you really like the video and you take the time to do that. I hate when people do that. Even people with massive channels, like 250,000 subscribers, still ask for subscribers and likes, even though they're getting paid, thousands of dollars just to upload videos on YouTube. It makes literally no sense to me. Why you feel the need to still ask for likes and whatnot when you've already made it. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So now finally I'm able to upload Halo content, or any content really. I've had Xbox Live since September of 2009. I started off playing Halo 3. My friend Rob told me about it, and I really wasn't, I took his opinion. He's my best friend basically. He's been since T-ball, really. We've known each other forever, and we've basically done pretty much everything as far as, you know, gaming is concerned and whatnot. So we've known each other for a very, very long time, and he told me about it, Halo 3. He played Halo 2 over his neighbor's house. I never had a chance to play Halo 1 or Halo 2, unfortunately. So it's tough to say you're a Halo kid when you ever play Halo 1 or Halo 2. I mean, I played Anniversary, but obviously that's not the same as, you know, landing Halo 1 or anything like that, or actually playing Halo on the original Xbox. So he told me about Halo and how cool of a series it was and whatnot, so I'm like, alright, you know, I'll give it a shot, whatever. So I got Halo 3, and it took me about like another year. I got Halo 3 like the week after it came out, and I just had my Xbox, like regular Xbox, no Live or anything like that. So finally, I got Xbox Live in September 2009, and I was instantly hooked. You know, I played Halo 3 forever, and then World at War came out, Call of Duty World at War. Parents bought me that for Christmas the year it came out, and honestly, I wish they never did. Because I kind of put Halo on the back burner for a little bit, and I was so addicted to COD. I mean, you know, as a younger kid, you know, 13, 14, 15 years old, you know, you're hooked to Call of Duty and whatnot. You know, it's the greatest thing ever. And you don't really realize how crappy of a game it is. Because you're brainwashed into just buying the same damn game year after year. Just a different setting and guns and whatnot. Anyways, so I stayed with Call of Duty. I mean, I still played Reach and whatnot. I bought the Legendary Edition for Reach or whatever. And I was still a Halo fan. I played Halo 3 occasionally, but not as much, you know, looking back, not as much as I would have liked to. That game was fantastic. You know, it was just fun to play, you know. I mean, I'd assume Halo 2 was better, at least that's what everybody else says, and obviously the hit detection, latency online and whatnot was atrocious in Halo 3. But, you know, it was still fun to play nonetheless. So, Halo 4 rolled around basically, and, you know, after picking up the whole competitive thing in Reach and whatnot, I figured, you know what, I want to start getting into competitive gaming, and that's where we're at today. So basically, I play a lot of random mates. I play a lot of, since I'm a free agent, so I mean, I don't have a team to play with. I mean, as of right now, I'm a free agent, but I mean, I'm looking for a team, just for online events only, though. I can't really travel too much. Even though I'm 16, I don't have my own car yet. I really haven't found much of an urge to go and get my permit even. I've been able to for a couple months, but so online only at the moment. So right now I just run a lot of throwdown or random eights, one or the other. I still find them fun, you know. Once the teams are, you know, even at least, the games can get pretty competitive. Like this one in particular, we went to it was like 4-4 at the end of the game basically, and went in overtime. And because I haven't had my channel long enough or whatever, I can't upload videos longer than 15 minutes. So I couldn't show you guys the end of that, which is really unfortunate. We ended up losing 5-4. I make a pretty solid last-ditch effort to get the flag, but you know, I was outnumbered, and I couldn't save it from getting capped. But nonetheless, it was a real intense match. One of the few games of random eights that you actually get evenly matched teams, and even when they're evenly matched, some guy usually gets butthurt on the team that loses and quits. You have to go find another guy, and then that usually offsets everything, and you just get destroyed the next couple games until teams get switched, or until more people leave. So yeah, I mean, that's a downside of random mates, but then again, you know, it's still fun to play regardless. So what to expect on this channel, just really gameplay commentaries, or just gameplays. I'll upload clips every now and then. Montages, as far as I'm concerned, really out of the question at the moment, because I don't know how to edit, first of all. Second of all, I doubt anybody will edit, and third, I don't really think I get good enough clips for a solid montage to, you know, or at least a montage that wouldn't be laughed at, really. I just kind of, you know, if I get the clips, I get the clips, and then I'll save them. You know, but I don't really expect too much out of it. Yeah, now on to the gameplay, since I've basically run down basically everything and rambled long enough. So right now we're at a standstill here, and I've been playing pretty solid. I get shots to the sky top purple as he returns fire. Put a few more shots at him. My teammate cleans up this guy here on my gold cuts. Pick up the white rifle and put more shots on him, because after the title update, the white rifle is an absolute laser, and it's a beast of a weapon. Just to make sure that guy doesn't come back around the corner and try and challenge me, I put a few more shots. I still know he's top purple, so I'm still looking up there. But I see that there are flags back there, so I figured that, you know what, I can get a couple shots at him because he's jumping out at me. I take a solid angle to prevent myself from getting shot there. But a guy pushes me here, bottom gold, and I ended up dying, because obviously the unscoped light rifle really is nowhere near as effective as a BR or a scoped light rifle for that matter. So I see that there's two guys pushing red gold here, so I know that they're going to be coming. So I nade, I clean up one, and my flag carrier here, the other guy, I called him out, I knew he was weak, so he jumped up and they traded. I think I ended up killing my flag carrier there. But I pick up his flag, and then I see the flag's about to reset here. So I just sit here on the capture plate and crouch, because I know they had like 3 dead or something like that. They had majority of their team down, and I knew that they weren't in a position to get that dodge. So top purple here, my teammate here is top mid. I know OS is coming up real soon. So I see a guy up there, OS drops, and I make a pretty good play here. Even though this guy was one shot, I thrust her back and I kill him. This guy challenged me for whatever reason, tried to ninja me. That was a horrible play. He should have just probably dropped. And knowing me being the dumb player I am, I probably would have chased him. Even though I've been getting better with that, I don't really chase a lot of players. But since I still have OS here, I figured I would challenge. I missed the beat down here. I didn't expect him to double back, but a lucky grenade ended up killing him. I naded myself there with the pulse nade. I thought I had like a frag grenade or something. I was able to bounce behind me. Instead, I threw it against the wall and killed myself. So I come off the spawn here. I see railguns up. I know that somebody picked it up. Yeah, the thing disappeared. So I take a pretty solid angle here. I make sure I don't get hit by that rail. Although I basically sacrificed my teammate almost. Luckily that guy missed the rail. But I tried to do what I could to keep my shield and not die there. So I win this BR battle here, clean that guy up, and then I see there's a guy top mid. He's weak. I reloaded and then I cleaned him up. I know for a fact there's at least 2 dead. So, and we have 1 dead over there. So I see a guy run from top gold. I gotta call it that he's one shot, and he tanks a little bit there. Tanks. I don't. Stuff like that frustrates me. Get into a BR battle here. I know I'm really weak, so I drop. Then I come back around. There's this guy right there. My teammate cleans him up. I'm getting naded. I have no idea how I stayed alive here. And I completely destroyed this kid. One shot. And I let him know about it. Even though it's random mates, I still, obviously when you get a kill like that, you have to let that kid know that you just destroyed him. So I tried to jump out of top gold here because I know I was half shield, but then it was a guy top perp. Top perp being the vantage point here. Still a guy, I gotta call top perp. I gotta call it that there's a guy top perp. Clean him up. Now I try to take cover here because I know I'm one shot. Unfortunately there's a guy who spawns in their flag, drops up and drops me. So I called their flag guy's one shot there. But then I remember my teammates saying that that wasn't the case whatsoever. And then I get back smacked on a flag. I was pretty upset about that because nobody called out that there was a guy back there and I didn't hear him. I mean, I have A40s, so I mean, I don't understand how I didn't hear him. So I spawn in again, and I'm almost positive they get this cap here. I clean up one, but I get pressure from their court, and that flag guy's able to get the cap. So they tie it 3-3, but now here's a pretty clutch play on my part here. I take that guy out blue-purple cuts, and then I know that there's a guy one shot right around the corner. I put perfect shots in this guy, blue-gold. That's for the triple kill, and I push on their flag. And there's my over-exterm right there. I didn't shoot him at first because I knew my team was going to try and get a melee on him. I pulled the flag. Since I killed the first guy at a very, like, I killed him a while ago. I just barely got that exterm. He got the spawn in and ended up cleaning me up, unfortunately. So now we get the flag all the way back under our base. I clean this guy up trying to go for the recov. I know I'm the closest one to the flag, so I don't get a touch. I get naded here because I got screwed on the jump there. But luckily that guy in their court gets cleaned up by somebody top mid, I think. We got yet another touch on the flag. Unfortunately, he couldn't throw it up to the, the actual, capture plate. Instead, it dropped right back under our base again. So I saw a guy through bottom mid in the purple court, so I tried to nade. Get shots on this flag, I nade him, put him one shot, and then I clean him up there. I know there's a guy in their court. My teammate helps me clean him up. And I apparently get called out there, bottom mid. So now, unfortunately, I only got about 45 seconds, my bad, left of this commentary. I appreciate you guys watching. Plenty more Halo content to come. I know my commentary skills are a little bit weak. I promise I'll sharpen up on them. That's my first commentary in a very, very, very long time. So I'll do what I can. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I'll link my Twitter in the description. Go follow that. Add me on Xbox Live, PW Paint Train, or send a message to me because I think my list is full right now. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching.